Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. Fine morning here, but I'm really sad, guys. I'm really sad. The Black Stars of Ghana couldn't secure the win on Saturday. They fell to Kenya. Before I begin the bashing of the Black Stars, let me just say congratulations to Kenya. They stuck to their guns, they played to their strength, and in the end they got the job done. They got their 3 points that they needed. Forget about football, who played more, who had more possession. They got the results, and Ghana should have known and done better. They got the results, and kudos to them. Now to the Black Stars. I was really disappointed in the Black Stars. They played into the hands of the Kenyans. They were unable to the coach in particular was unable to find a way out of the trouble we're in following the first half. Where go down, his changes in the second half could influence the game. Even when we went a man up and they went a man down, we couldn't take advantage of that. We have to take 100% blame for a match we should have won. There are no excuses that can be taken here. So today, welcome to the channel. If you are new to the channel, today I'm going to rate the player ratings, those who took part in the game yesterday. And also I'm going to talk about a few comments after the game, what Coach Kwesi Appiah said and what he has decided to do. Also, if you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell to get more updates on the channel. I can see most of you guys are angry at the Black Stars for losing to Kenya, and the Kenyan people are extremely happy. Yesterday, when I posted the game highlights, most of you showed that you were really happy, and others, as usual, were very sad. So let's get right into it. Now, I'll start with the goalkeeper, Richard Ofori. He wasn't overall bad, he was on point, but I felt he wasn't tested for most of the game, and Ghana were more or less in control. The only time he had a real situation was at the beginning of the game. I think that's here at the beginning of the game. They almost scored with their first effort on target, and they had the first effort on target after dominating, and also a whole lot of things there. This place here, he got almost injured trying to come out of the post to actually come for the ball. Well, all in all, it wasn't a bad performance from him, but it wasn't a great one. I think for the own goal, it would be harsh for me to say that he should have stretched or known. He felt his player had kicked the ball and maybe it was to clearance, but by the time he realized it was into the net, it was too late. So the goalkeeper, I'm giving him a 5 out of 10. I don't know what you guys think. You can let me know what you think in the comments box. Now we go to the first defender, Nicolas Opoku. He scored the own goal, and Nicolas Opoku, I wouldn't say he had a bad game outside the own goal, which proved to be pivotal in the game. But Nicolas Opoku could have done better. I think the Black Stars team in general didn't perform to expectations. Nicolas Opoku there, look at his own goal here, and I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10, mainly because he cost us the match. That shouldn't have been an issue. Clear the ball to safety. I don't know. It happens to the best players, but he should know better. He's a youngster still learning his trade, 21 years of age. But I think he can learn from this. Now, Andy Yadom, also a youngster from Reading. He's in England. He plays for England. He has actually played for the English side before. Andy Yadom showed promise, but hey, the defense wasn't that troubled. It was a kind of defense versus attack sort of game, and the Kenyans, yes, they probed the attack, but they looked the more threatening on the counter. I have to admit that they looked the more threatening. Ghana spells of possession, but gave the ball away cheaply. I think I'll give Andy Yadom a 4 out of 10 too. Now Daniel Opare too was in the defense. I will give him a 5 out of 10. Didn't excite me, didn't do anything because they weren't that much troubled. He helped in attack and everything, but I'll give Daniel Opare a 5 out of 10. Now Daniel Amate and Thomas Partey were the linchpins. They were the most experienced guys in this squad I was expecting to take charge. Now Daniel Amate wasn't bad, but he lost the ball on countless occasions, too many times, and it got to a point in the game he and Thomas Partey were clashing with each other on the pitch, and they were getting into each other's spaces. I don't think that Lamate had the best of games. Not a game to remember for him. I'll also give him a 5 out of 10. Now, Free Aqua was in midfield for Ghana. A great season so far with in the Serie A with Empoli, and he was bright. The midfield was bright, but we played to Kenya's strength. We should have we should have kept the ball on the ground, played our game, and been successful with our passes. But Kenyans were using the long ball, and we also ended up trying to do the same thing, sort of. I think the coach has a lot to do. Coach Kwesi Appiah's record now stands at, he has led the Black Stars to 11 games, 4 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses. That's not a great statistic there. That's 36% win percentage. 36%, that's his win percentage there. Coach Kwesi Appiah has a lot to do. Ebenezer Ofori was AWOL for most parts of the matches. He wasn't really involved in play, but he couldn't influence the play as much as I expected him to. 4 out of 10 for me. Now, Christian Achu was the spark for the influential player. Christian Achu, you can see here, this was his first chance. It wasn't an offside, by the way. If you look at it closely here, it wasn't an offside. It wasn't an offside. 2 wrong calls in the opening minutes of the game. I think if we have scored these 2 chances, that would have been 2-0, but hey, we can't say that now. We had a lot of time to pull one back and to win the game eventually, and we didn't. So that's on us. Christian Achu was a life wire for us. Christian Achu was good. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. He was a bright spark for me. Edwin Jesse was up front there with Edwin Jesse was up front in the attack, and he didn't do much for me. And the Black Stars failed to influence that part. Edwin Jesse, I would give him a 5 out of 10. Now, Thomas Partey, as usual, we all know him to influence the game. At the beginning, he gave away a few balls here and there, but in the end, I think he did okay. I'll give him Thomas Partey. I'll give him also a 6 out of 10. He wasn't great. His free kick here, you can see his free kick after the penalty incident. His free kick here, he was very, very poor. Thomas Partey was extremely poor in this game, and that's according to his standards, and I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Now, Majid Waris, I was struggling to see him in the game, honestly. Majid Waris, I was struggling to see him. I think he was the one who got us the free kick that eventually got the Kenyan player sent off. But aside that, I struggled to see his influence in the game, Majid Waris. I don't know what Coach Kwesi Appiah was trying to do here. The substitute that came on, Kojo Asamoah most notably, came on and was playing at left back. I was surprised by that decision by Coach Kwesi Appiah. He couldn't make any changes that could influence and change the game in any way. So I'll give Majid Waris, to me, a paltry 3 out of 10. He was really poor, failed to influence against a Kenyan side we expected to run over. No disrespect to Kenya though. So those are my ratings for this match. Ghana has a lot to do. And now the news I'm hearing is that Coach Kwesi Appiah is looking to call back the Ayew brothers and Asamoah Gyan. This is what he said in the statement that I read on Sunday morning. He said, "I have good players who are capable of doing a good job. It's time for the other young players to show what they can do in our future matches. We have a lot of players in Ghana and I'm working to understand and know them well." Is Coach Kwesi Appiah trying to tell us that he still doesn't know his best starting 11? We need a clarity on that. Till now, 2017 April he was appointed, to 2018 September. You still don't know your best 11 for the national side. That's going to be an issue, I think. I don't think that this is good enough. And this is what he said. It does not mean that the door is closed for the 3 players or any player left out. No, only that we are giving a chance to others so that they can evaluate the depth of quality of the players we have in Ghana. We are just trying the new players, and that does not mean that those left out are not part of us, despite missing the aforementioned stars. So that is it for the Black Stars. I think we have a lot of work to do. We are still on top of the standings as at now. we have, because of the 5 goals we scored in the opening game, we still have 3 points, and it's still a positive. We can still qualify, but we have to improve and improve quickly. Next game is with Sierra Leone. That will be it will be in October. As usual, this channel will give you all the exclusives, and you must stick around to this channel for more exclusives. So that has been my rating. Let me know what you guys think about my ratings of the Black Stars players. I was really disappointed on Saturday. I expected them to win. Would have bet my last money on them to win if that was the case, but hey, they didn't win, and Kenya took the spoils. Kudos to Kenya once again. So that's been it for today, guys. Don't forget, we have a promo with OneXBet, and currently we have partnered with Betway too as well. The link is always in the description, and don't forget to stick to this channel, subscribe, click the notification bell, and open an account with OneXBet. I'll see you guys in the next one.